In the world of Chinese martial arts, few styles capture the raw, untamed power of the Tiger Clas Pai, known as the Tiger Clas System. Developed to channel its ferocity and precision over Tiger, Pai combines the power with a unique clawing technique that embodies the spirits of its namesake. Today, we're diving into this legendary style, exploring its roots, techniques, and intense training that makes it a force to be reckoned with. Sifu, what do you teach?
We teach primarily the Hong system, Tiger Crane form, and Tiger Clas System, Fu Jiao Pai.
So this is part of the Honga system as well.
They're related. They're related through the Tiger Claw movement. They're both representative of Southern style from Shaolin.
Wow. Okay. Do you mind show me what the form looks like?
The
Tiger Claw.
The Tiger Claw form. The Tiger Claw form is relying a lot on a dynamic tension.
Okay.
Breathing, moving the internal energy, a strong stance and bridge hand, and of course the Tiger Claw, which is emanating all the strength coming out to the finger.
Oh, wow.
So they have the classical opening movement is using the breath, as we were saying before, the chi from the heaven, the man and earth, bring it in, cutting down, ripping it.
Wow.
Pick it up, pushing the energy through the whole body, into the finger, training the bridge, the Tiger Claw. Coming out, the tiger turned the waist. Culminating in the old Shaolin salutation, Fan Qing Fuk Ming. Overthrow the Qing and replace the Ming.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of deep breathing, movement, stretching the body, coming out, using the claw as the major weapon for the tiger.
I saw you were shaking the hand.
Okay, so the shaking, everybody makes a mistake of thinking, oh, I'm physically shaking the hand. When the hand is trembling, that is the chi, the energy, permeating throughout the bridge hand, culminating all the way out to the fingertip. It's a dynamic tension, exactly, dynamic tension exercise. So when they're moving, you can see the energy coming out to the hand. That kind of action coming out to the hand, right? Very important. The flow of the movement, the ripping and tearing of the claw of the tiger, bringing all the mind and the body out to that fingertip. You're causing the most amount of damage. So you're thinking about the arm is a sword, the hand is a knife, and every finger is a dagger. So you're tearing and ripping.
Are you ripping mostly?
You're ripping, tearing, striking, gouging, twisting. Wherever the tiger puts a hand onto the opponent, it will tear the flesh.
So I'm assuming your primary weapon is all your fingers.
It culminates to the finger, but the weapon is the entire body.
Oh.
Right.
So how do you guys make your how do you make your strikes?
We make the strike. There are many strikes. Fist, palm, finger, and of course the claw. The claw hand will strike and then contract the finger with a ripping action. So the claw will come around and ripping an opponent and striking.
That's cool.
All that tearing action. And that's the concept. Wow. So when the strike is coming,
oh wow,
the claw is coming right away. We intercept, rip him on the first strike, coming around on the second. In case you're blocking this one, coming back, pulling him in, and tearing, making that strike. So we are absorbing the energy from the opponent. And here's a claw strike coming in. That's all how.
This is nice.
Right? It's grabbing you, tearing you.
Man. Your fingers are strong.
Ripping you. This is the concept and the idea. So the movement is coming, I'll use the same concept again. I'm deflecting, you see, I'm using a forearm as a third hand. If the second hand's coming in, I'm already here. You got that pec down, pull him in, break the arm, follow through, come down, take down. You saw how you rip it while I maintain this. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's great. Wow.
So the concept is we are using the application of an attacking tiger. So on that moment you're being attacked, the tiger too, again, will attack right away.
Nice.
Yep, see that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
you
cool.
Want that.
That's cool.
Right, that's the concept. Anywhere you touch, you're going to capture him and destroy the opponent immediately. So this is the idea of the tiger. It's a non-stop attack to obliterate the opponent immediately, right? But as you see, when we're touching, the energy is soft.
Yes.
Right? Sorry.
That's okay.
The energy is soft.
Yes.
And only hard in that last moment. Like
So you're very relaxed until very last second you snap it out.
in the last moment, you go, "Fuck, gang." Right? Release the energy. Because if we're stiff, we're meeting force on force, you feel me.
Yeah, I feel your energy.
As a Wing Chun Sifu,
Yeah,
you know where I am.
Correct.
And you're going to use it against me.
Correct.
And I have a problem. Right. So I'm not going to do that. I just feel you. And as soon as you move, then we can move.
Nice.
Right away. We're doing the action. You see, just like a Wing Chun, we're going to go to order. Yeah.
Soft tissues.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. This feels like chi sao.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man, that's nice.
Just take him. It is a qi sao, like we said before, you got yao qiu sao.
Qiu sao.
You're feeling that energy. So we have that classical type of training, the bridge.
Is
you
this
got right?
Oh.
We can do it hard or we can do it soft. And then you feel me, you feel the opening and you're coming in. Or I feel
Oh, nice.
Down, pack.
That's cool.
And you're feeling the concept, the energy of the opponent is transferred to you. As soon as I move, you're using it to me. Bang, 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 bang. Right?
Nice.
I'm here. Boom. Right? Paul. No. He's a great partner.
That's great.
I have to rent you
That was great.
for demonstration. Right? So it's very important that the person understand the whole of the tiger is what you are. Everybody say, well, Fu Jiao, just as a name.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not about the claw. You are the entire tiger. From the toe to the top of your head, you are the tiger. So as soon as you move, you're moving, the entire silhouette is there. You encompass the whole body, demeanor, characteristic of the tiger, the attacking tiger.
Wow.
Right, so this is primarily what the system is for, and it was created, as we understand, to overthrow the Qing dynasty and replace the Ming. So we all have that similar,
Similar background, yes.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. But I see a lot of similarity with the Wing Chun and the Fu Jiao. Wing Chun primarily using the Yat Ji Kun, Yao Shao Ji, Yao Jiang. But we have all those techniques. You have all those techniques too, but our specialty is with the claw, and your specialty is bridging and sticking. And it's a very beautiful art form. So they have a lot of things in common.
That's really cool. You mentioned that earlier. You said that you don't claw, but you strike, and then you make that claw.
Right. So when we're moving, I will strike and then tear. But we don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. See, this is already.
Wow.
Okay, this is the concept. Absorbing your energy, you're coming in, come in. That's it. Even you're striking, I will accept the head, and come right through.
Nice.
And see, here I am here.
Oh wow.
And then subdue him, and you
Right by the neck. Oh,
Four, right? Right.
that's cool. It's really cool.
So when you're striking, you want to have that contact. Striking and then ripping at the same
He's got a really strong
at
grip.
the same time, right? This is the idea. It'll take a long time to develop that kind of a concept.
So do you guys immobilize the limbs?
We immobilize the limb like we were doing before, always grabbing the elbow joint, the wrist joint, right? Like we did before, we're capturing
On the hook?
the shoulder, right? Dislocating the shoulder. It's very important to slowly destroy the weapon of the opponent. As we did before, you'll break it and break this one, right? Or twist it the other way, right?
I love it.
This is the idea. Because you want to break his bridge, as we were saying before.
Correct.
This is his bridge. So when you connect it with my bridge, it allow you to cross over.
Correct.
If you capture my bridge or you destroy my bridge, I'm in trouble, right? That's the idea.
Oh, nice.
To come across, right? And see how I'm sorry.
Ooh, this way.
I already want to catch it.
Yes.
Right away. You got that.
Elbow.
Or cut him, grab him. You know, it's a no holds barred when you're using the Tiger Claw technique.
Wow. So are there anything that's special in Tiger Clas System that you haven't seen anywhere else in other systems?
I want to say primarily the way they apply the dynamic tension and energy is not as rigid as you would see in other systems from the South, let's say like a Hongga or Jiaoga and so on. We seem to be a lot softer in that sense,
I can feel the
not less dynamic, but soft. You know, when you're touching the
Yeah.
bridge, you say, "Oh, you feel like a qisao."
Yeah.
yeah.
But because there's no tension here.
Right, I'm not gonna do
You're not
this.
stiff.
I don't wanna muscle with you.
Correct.
Because you're strong. So I wanna, you know, I wanna use
You
that.
borrow my energy.
Exactly. So that's the same kind of
Very similar
concept.
to Tai Chi Push Hand too.
Right. So I think
Right?
all the kung fu, when you reach a certain level, they have that aspect in there. It's not force against force.
Correct.
Another thing that's unique about Fuzhou is we have a lot of kicking
Picking.
that the other southern systems don't have. So it would primarily, we use that same concept. Once you're touching, if you're touching this hand, you're blocking it, I will coming over.
Oh,
With a-
wow.
Crescent kick or axe kick.
'Cause that's
where you
not
won't-
usually seen in the
You
southern
won't
martial
see
art.
that too much in the southern martial
No,
arts. So
not
we have a lot
usually.
of low kicking, a lot of high kicking. So there may be some northern element that might have come into the system at some point in time. I cannot verify.
Wow.
I cannot verify. So it's a very unique balance between those two type of movement and the hard and soft training.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are the basic strikes in the Tiger Clas System?
Basic strike in the Tiger Claw system are what you call the subdoksao. Subdoksao, people like to translate it into 10 poison hand, but it's not.
Subdoksao, yeah.
The dok is a different
Poison.
character.
Yeah.
It means 10 essential techniques.
Okay.
And you'll see them. Obviously, you have, Jin Chui, Sui Long Pao Chui, Shou Ba Ge, Deep Zhang, Sheng Fu, Dan Fu, and those type of movement.
Okay.
And those are the basis. So other system, they call them seed. Like Choi Li Fut, they have the seed. And so we have a subdoksao.
Can you show me some application from that part? Like subdoksao.
So subdoksao, for example, like Soi Long Pao Chui, if the strike is coming, I would destroy the strike this way, come over, and breaking, right? So that movement, yeah. So the student always make a mistake. You're thinking, oh, I'm striking this guy here, and I'm going to striking this guy here, but very much like in Wing Chun, is coming into this triangle. So you see, 有中線喺呢邊. So 你打我嘅話, I'm moving. I'm deflecting that strike. Even if the other strike is coming, I'm coming here and then follow through. 1, 2, 3, 呢個好長橋.
Chunk you.
So this is where we differ with some other southern system where they only have a short hand, we have a long swinging punch.
So your arms are a little wider.
They're a little wider, but we're not wide in this sense, but we're converging onto that center line. So we want to destroy that joint.
I can
if
feel
the
it.
other hand coming, we're destroying this joint, right? And then coming down, yes, wonderful,
Oh,
right that way.
nice.
And then follow up, you got Tong Tim Pao Che, which is another subdorsal.
Cool.
So when you're using a subdorsal, you don't use one move. You use 1, 2, or 3 move in combination to make it work. So we just did Soi Long Pao Che, Cup Che, Tong Tim Pao Che, the uppercut. So you use them in conjunction to make everything work, and that's very important. ABC, CBA, BAC, and so on and so on. One move does not work alone. You need a combo.
You configure in different order.
Absolutely, because we don't know, initially you don't know what the attack is, you don't know what his counter is going to be. You're going to have to be able to work things on the fly. So that's very important. That's very important. So if you can't work things on the fly, then your system doesn't work. People usually blame the system or the Sifu. I like to tell my students, you know what, if you have a good teacher and all the system are good, it's really up to you.
Correct.
To make it work.
That's very true.
So it doesn't matter what system you're learning, Wing Chun, Southern Mantis, Long Fist, Eagle Claw, Tiger Claw, it doesn't matter. It matters what you do with it.
Okay.
So I just primarily love the Tiger Clas System.
It's a great system. I love it.
It's wonderful. It's a lot of fun. A lot of things to learn and do. But in the end, like we were saying before, they all take you to the same spot. They all take you to that point of enlightenment. It's just your approach.
Yes.
It's just your approach. We have a lot of technique, just like Wing Chun, 有吞打的.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Yes,
So we
I've
have Gat Mok Che. It's the same concept.
Oh.
Same concept, right? It's a
Do you guys
simultaneous block and strike and movement.
What do you guys punch on the knuckle?
So we have a top knuckle punch, you go Peng Choi, level
Peng Choi.
punch, or you have Jin Choi or Yaji Choi, however you want to term it.
Okay,
right?
and you still bottom 3 knuckle?
Yeah, so if we're here and you destroy that movement, Jin Choi is right here.
Nice.
So this is almost like a setup. Oh, boom,
That's
right away,
cool.
right? So 呢個一下呢個拍and 呢個手腳 is right here.
Oh, nice.
And it follows through. And that 手把腳 is also
手把腳.
手把腳 the broom.
Boom. Yeah.
Right. So you're sweeping him out. 呢個起腳 you pick up your leg and then follow
nice.
through with the back one. 呢個斬呢個 chop it to the throat.
Wow.
Okay, so they have a lot of different approach and movement, high, middle, low. Right? 上中下呢個有中線. However the opponent is turning, you always have option.
Yes.
And I think it's very important to master those subdorsal movement before going on to anything more
That's very cool.
advanced.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sifu.
Thank you. Thank you so
I learned
much,
so
Yuan.
much today.
Thank you.
There's a lot of things I love about this art. Very direct, and it's not as, because before coming here, I've never thought about like, there's so much similarity like Wing Chun. Right? I saw the softness in your hand, and all of a sudden the change the angle, the dynamic of the angle, which I really love how we talk about deflecting, striking, grabbing, controlling.
And it's very fast.
It's very fast.
Like Wing Chun. So, but when we train slow.
Do you guys stay lower on your stance?
We usually have very low training standing, or 死平馬、公主馬, 好, back stand and so on. But when you're fighting, stand up.
You stand taller.
Stand up, because that's like training weights. You can lift weights, but after you lift the weights, you put them down. You don't keep carrying them with you.
True.
So you training is training. You must differentiate between training, application, and performance. They're different things. They're all encompassed in that form, as I was saying before, as a technology. But you need to differentiate how you're going to apply it. You got to you can demo. Demo is demo.
Yes.
Right? And training with solo or with partner is training. And then real fighting is real fighting, and it's going to be completely different. It's going to be a mess.
Yes.
It's not going to come out the way you saw it in the form.
Yeah.
Don't expect that. So it's no different than like writing Chinese. In the beginning, you learn how to do the block style, and then you become more and more free.
fluent.
And then when you're a real calligraphy master, it's one stroke and pick it up, and that's it. And nobody recognizes what you're doing except another master.
Yes, yes,
And they'll
yes.
say, oh,
yeah.
that's not, what is that? Oh, that is that word. He said, I don't recognize it. Of course you don't recognize it. It's too high of a level.
Yes.
So in the end, it's a meeting of the minds, and we all meet in the same place.
That sounds awesome.
Right?
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you so
I
much.
learned so much.
Thank
And if
you.
you guys want to check him out, I'm going to leave his information in the description box. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.